Good day, Point Pleasant, and happy Friday. Another episode of the Ocean Star Sports Show here for you today. I am your host, sports reporter Dominic Polio, and I have got two exciting basketball highlights for you today. The first is an absolute thriller. I mean heart-pumping, stand up out of your seat, Michael Jackson thriller between Point Borough boys basketball, who hosted Manchester Township in a B-South matchup. But I don't know why I'm telling you right now, because you're about to watch the highlight. So check it out. Strap in and get ready for this divisional matchup between Point Borough boys basketball and the visiting Hawks of Manchester Township. In a game that was decided in overtime, the Hawks won by 1 point, 71-70, but let's not get too far ahead. Back in the first quarter, it was Manchester that jumped out to a 6-0 lead, which was quickly washed out by three-pointers from Borough's Matt Bonostrand and John Venturi. The Panthers took the first quarter 19-18, but watched the lead slip away before the half. The Hawks capitalized on untimely Borough passes to score points, and they stayed physical under the basket to build a 10-point lead by halftime. They continued their strong D out of the half to enter the final quarter up 46-36. Despite defensive plays like this one from Bonostrand, the Hawks were able to push their lead to 12 with just under 2 minutes left in the game. But then it all changed. Venturi hits from the corner, and Mike Liccio follows up with a steal and shot. He goes to the line and drains both, bringing Borough within 7. After 3 missed foul shots from Manchester, Venturi misses from the downtown, Liccio makes the save, and Venturi hits the teardrop. After a Manchester free throw, Waddleton dishes to Venturi, who hits another 3. With 24 ticks left in the game, the Panthers were down a score. The Hawks hit the first of 2 foul shots, and Venturi pushed the ball and put up an attempted shot from beyond the arc. Fouled on the play, he went to the line and hit every shot. Just like that, the Panthers had cut a 12-point deficit down to 1. Borough fouled L.J. Robinson, who hit both of his attempts from the charity stripe for a 3-point lead. But there was still time on the clock, and none other than Venturi took full advantage. To the corner, the shot, and we're tied at 64. Venturi sends the game to OT, where the excitement continued. In overtime, it was Venturi versus Manchester's Shavar Reynolds. Venturi hits the spinning layup for the lead. Reynolds answers with a spinning layup for the lead. Then Venturi split the D for a 1-point lead, leaving 8 seconds on the clock. Manchester gave the ball to Reynolds, and he went hard to the hoop for the lay-in and the lead. The buzzer sounded, and the game closed out with Manchester on top, 71-70. Talk about John Venturi with the hot hand. He put on a show, and he put the team on his back. He hit the big shots when they mattered most, and he's really starting to come into his own as a basketball player. Look out for even more exciting things from him this season. We're going to transition over from Point Borough boys basketball to Point Beach girls basketball, who found their first win of the season under the tutelage of new head coach Jay Lagomarsino on Tuesday. I've got the highlight, so sit back and check it out. The only thing better than beach girls basketball on a Tuesday is a beach girls basketball win. The Gulls hosted the Panthers of Ranney School and earned their first win of the season, 47-13. After a small mishap on the tip-off, the Gulls got right down to business. They secured their first point on an Ashley Kelly free throw. Point Beach then put the bulk of the game's work on offense and defense in the first quarter. They scored again and again and again to jump out to a 19-0 lead by quarter's end. In the second quarter was when Ranney earned their first points on this jumper. The Panthers managed a few more scores, and the Beach offense almost went scoreless. But it was senior Erin Regan who dropped a bucket from downtown. Point Beach went into halftime up 22-5. It was the Garnet Gulls defense that really shined in the wind, and by the end of the third quarter, they had extended their lead to 29 points. Ranny never stopped fighting and was able to break into double digits on this layup. But the Gulls offense was still clicking in the fourth to maintain their lead. The Panthers' final points came on this three-pointer, while Point Beach added 2 more before the final buzzer. They take the decisive win, 47-13. And a special congratulations to coach and team on their very first win of the season. Based on the way things are going, there's plenty more where that came from. Those are the only 2 highlights I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed them. And remember, there is a ton more sports in the sports section of the Ocean Star newspaper. So make sure you pick up your copy of today's Ocean Star. That's Friday, January 8th, 2016. Packed full of sports. So make sure you give it a good read, front to back. Once again, as always, you can follow me on Twitter at Dom Polio. That's at DOMPOLLIO. I'd like to thank you guys for stopping by and checking out the show. I hope to see you again next week because I foresee a packed Ocean Star Sports show. So make sure you drop by again. Give the video a like, a share, maybe comment on how nice it was, how much you enjoy watching them every once in a while, and make sure you keep returning. Reporting for Star News Group, I'm Dominic Polio, wishing you a happy weekend.